Definitely.
as well, didn't we? So
Yeah, we did well.
So if you guys haven't watched that one, do go back and watch it. It was a really good one. We thoroughly enjoyed it. So let's see what's happening this week. So Triple H is already in my inbox. Triple H says, make sure you're matching up superstars who pair well against each other's style of fighting. Walter versus Owens was a bit of a mismatch. Now, it may have been a bit of a mismatch, but it did still pull off a 4-star match. And we have a new champion as well. Kevin Owens is the new Universal Champion. So I might have to stick with that for a bit because I have still got that rivalry going on in it. So I may have to stick with that one. I know the stars don't match up, but you can't get it all the time. So, but I will bear in mind what he says. But remember, giants pair well with cruiserweights, fighters pair best with bruisers, and specialists will put on a reasonable match against any class. I don't say you can't use other pairings, but sometimes you need to meet a commissioner goal or satisfy one of the superstars' demands. But keep your best matchups in mind, especially when planning out rivalries. Now, bear in mind also, this was also one of the Volta demanded a match, hadn't he, against Owens? So I was meeting superstar demands on that as well. So. Oh, it did happen on there. Okay, I thought we agreed I wouldn't fight Tony next. I'm sorry, Natalia. I wanted to build up the rivalry with the tag teams.
You did actually get a win.
And you did actually get the win as well, yeah. So I don't know why you're complaining. I managed to get the win this time, but that's no thanks to you.
Oh.
Okay, slight decrease in morale there. Right, okay. Kashida cheated me out in that last match, says Finn Balor. I want a rematch in the next 2 weeks. I've got the rivalry going in that, so I will do that anyway. So I'm happy with that one. Right, okay, cool. I'll show everyone who the real winner is this time. Right, okay, so I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Right, okay, so we are in Boston, Massachusetts for week 6. I'm currently in second place with 1,507,511 fans, and I have a budget of $509,375. So let's have a quick look at the journal first of all. My commissioner goal is to ensure that Bayley fights this week. I'm absolutely fine with that because I wanted to put Bayley in a match this week anyway. She is my current women's champion. And she didn't have a fight at the pay-per-view, so I really wanted to put her in this week anyway, so I'm happy to do that. That's no problem at all. And that will get me the commissioner goal, and my reward for that will be a superstar training card, which could come in very useful later on. So I definitely want to do that. Right, in terms of the promises that I've made, yeah, I've had to let Natalia down, but that was because it was going to affect my rivalry, so I wanted to keep that one going. I've completed my promise to Mace of giving him a main event match, which I did. So in the next 2 weeks, I need to give Finn Balor a rematch against Kashida, and I also need to partner Volta with Finn Balor in a tag match. So let's have a look and see what we are going to do. So I think let's have a quick look at my power cards a second. Okay, yep, interesting. Right. Okay, so my opening match. Right, let's have a look at everybody's levels at the moment. I'm just going to switch over to stamina. See who's looking low in stamina. Okay. Right, this is interesting. Right, so I may have to leave Ricochet and Mace off of the for this week because their stamina is low, and Kevin Owens and Volta as well. So I'm going to leave them off for a minute. So what I am going to do, let's have a look at the health spot, and I am going to I am going to rest. I'm going to send Kevin Owens over to the health spa. He's my champion. He's just won the title. I think we can give him a break for this week. So I'm going to move him over to the health spa. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Right. Okay. So let's get back to booking some matches. Right. So let's start with a one-on-one match. I'm going to go over to stamina and have a look. Right. We did start off this with Clint McDougall and John Morrison. So I may put that in at some point. I'm going to give Finn Balor his match against Kashida though, because he has been asking for it. So we are going to put that one in, and we're going to do that. And I think we're going to leave that just as a standard match. I'm happy to leave that as a standard match on that one. So we'll give him that one. Right. Okay. My main event. I've got to give Bayley this match, haven't I? So we already had a rivalry going on between Bayley and Nia Jax. So let's pop that in. And we're going to make this interesting. We're going to pop this on for the title as well. So straight after the WrestleMania Backlash, we're going to put the women's title match on. So I'm going to make that on there. They've both got pretty good stamina levels at the moment as well. So I'm actually going to up the ante on this one as well. Make this a tables match. And I'm happy with that. And then my other mid-card match. Let's see what we've got left. I'm going to do this based on stamina. A lot of my stamina levels are pretty low at the moment. So I'm going to create this match and see if we can get the rivalry up a little bit on this one. I'm going to leave this one as a normal match, I think, on this one, and I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm not expecting big results out of this one this week, but we'll see how it all goes. So I just want to try and build up some of those rivalries a little bit on some of these. So they're all level 1s at the moment. I think we can push those up a bit. But I have hit my commissioner goal of getting Bayley into a match. So promo wise, let's do a self promo with Titus again, or shall I make it? Actually, no, I'm going to get him to do a charity promo for Titus. And then I'm going to maybe get him wrestling next week. Right, let's do a... Do I do a self-promo or should I do a call-out? No, let's do a call-out. Let's do a call-out. And let's get... Volter to call out Kevin Owens, even though Kevin Owens is off. But I want to get that, see if we can build that rivalry up a little bit more. Maybe see if we can get that rematch up to maybe the next pay-per-view event, get that up to a rivalry up to a level 4, ready for the next pay-per-view event. Let's try that. So let's do that. Right, okay. I'm happy with all of that. Let's have a look. Where are we going to set this one? Let's set it in the concert hall. Put the backstage crew in. Bring up the lighting effects. And let's do a little bit of... Okay, let's do some cameo appearances campaign on there as well. Try and boost the fans up a little bit as well. Lovely job. Right, power card wise, let's have a look. I am going to block you from using one of your champs on the next show.
Okay.
And going to give my guys a morale boost as well. I'm going to play my superstar GM card and boost the morale up. And now I'm going to have a quick look at who's available. Ooh, interesting. Some interesting choices on there. And potentially some interest on there as well. Let's have a quick look at my roster. And let's move them into their roles. So as it stands at the moment, I've got specialists, I've got bruisers and cruisers. Classes, that's what I want. So I've got I've got 2 male giants, 1 female. I've got a cruiser and a cruiser. I've got 2 male bruisers, 2 male fighters, and 3 male specialists. Okay, I want to bring in... Oh, hang on a minute. I've lost me train of thought there for a second. So, right. I think my women's roster is a little bit lacking in something, so I think I want to try and bring in another woman. So I've got specialist, giant cruiser, another specialist. Okay, right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to bring in Kaylee Ray as a fighter.
Good choice.
And I'm going to spend a bit of money, and I'm going to bring in Angelo Dawkins as well on a permanent contract on that one. So I'm spending a bit of money out on this week. I just want to boost my roster up a little bit because it's looking a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to veto a random superstar on your show as well for next week as well. So, right, okay. Right, so I've given him his match, and then, right, so next week I'll have to do that one. That's fine. Right, okay, I'm happy with what I've got here. So, we are doing, then, the opener will be Finn Balor versus Kashida, the rematch that Finn Balor asked for. A charity promo by Titus O'Neil. Mid-card match of John Morrison versus Clint McDougall, trying to build up that rivalry a bit. I've got Volter calling out Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is currently at the Health Spa resting. And then my main event match will be Bayley versus Nia Jax for the Smackdown Women's title in a tables match. Wow. So I've bought in some new stars as well. And so my budget has gone right down. And this show is going to cost me $58,000. But I'm happy with that. Sometimes you've got to spend money to make it. So I'm happy with that. Let's book this in.
Okay.
Right, and over to the wrestling guy.
And my mailbox is looking more busy than yours. Seth Rollins says, hey, my contract at NXT is up at the end of the week. I'd be interested in staying. The cost would be $27,000. Do you know what, Seth? I think that sounds pretty reasonable.
You like Seth Rollins anyway. You're going to keep him anyway.
Looking forward to staying with NXT. Seems I'm not the individual around here.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Little visionary joke there. Okay.
Triple H says, make sure you're matching up superstars who pair well against each other. Reigns and Cesaro was a bit of a mismatch. Okay, so Triple H didn't like either of our main events.
Didn't like either of our main events. Hang on.
That's interesting. All the usual stuff on there. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Yeah, I knew I was going to upset you, Randy.
We both upset somebody this week.
Okay, I haven't had any matches in a while. The fans are starting to forget about me. It's time you woke up and put me back where I belong. I want a match in the next show. Bit feisty, but okay. Yeah, do you know what? Let's give Shotzi a match. Okay, right. So let's take a look at what's going on. So do not put Carmella in a match this week. That's fine. We can do that. So Carmella's not allowed to be in a match. We've got to give promised Shotzi a match. And we told Damian Priest he'd partner with Cesaro in a tag match. We've got to do that this week as well, which is fine. So Damian Priest and Cesaro against do the killer tag team at the moment. This is, yeah. Do you know?
You're liking them as a tag team, aren't you?
Yeah. We'll do that, I think. So we can't put Carmella in a match. We told him we promised Shotzi. We promised Shotzi a match as well. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Mid-card. We'll be back.
So let's take a look at what we've got going on here. So we've got Shotzi. So we've got a cruiser. Interesting. Might make this a tag match actually. Again, do another tag one. Because we could do. Oh no, Gonzalez is quite low on stamina, which is annoying. Okay, maybe we won't do a tag. We'll just do a standard one-on-one. So quite hard to remember everything.
Yeah,
we've
you got to keep flicking back through, haven't you, to try to remember
So we've
what
got-
you were doing.
We've got Raquel Gonzalez. We ideally need a face giant.
Don't think you've got a face giant, have you? Unless it's one of the...
I think the only face giant really is Nia Jax, which you've got, isn't it?
Yeah.
So okay, that. So unless we go for a
So you get,
special-
you'll have to do a mismatch one and...
Okay, right. That's fine because we can. So we got to put Shotzi in the match anyway. So we'll put her in a match. We'll just do a mismatch one. Maybe put her in against. Maybe put her in against Rhea Ripley because that would be a pretty good match. We'll just have to do a bit of a mismatch on there to meet the commissioner goal because we do get a House Spa 3 card, which is
good.
definitely
You'll want
needed.
that.
So
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of a risk for a reward there. So we'll do that one. And
You put it in your mid card, and it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Doesn't
yeah.
matter if it's a bad match.
And we are actually going to up the ante a bit because we're going to sign another legend. And we are going to sign
Decisions.
we are going to sign just trying to remember who. Okay, right. We are going to sign JBL
Okay.
over to NXT, and we are going to do a call out. We're going to have JBL call out the Undertaker.
Oh.
So that should be a good one on there.
Yep.
So would have liked to have gone with some different people, but we needed a bruiser. That was a heel. So JBL, that would still be good. JBL calling out Undertaker. That's a nice little one on there for that one. I might actually make that one the main event. Because we can't use Carmella, so we can't do a title match or anything. Damien Priest is busy this week, so we can't do Chester and Damien Priest. I'll tell you what, let's put Chester on the mic. Let's see what he can do with himself promo. Maybe you can
Come on, Chester.
Maybe you can use the mop as a microphone. Make it a
Maybe.
bit more inspirational.
Maybe.
We'll see on there.
As long as it doesn't end up like Perry Saturn and Moppy.
Yeah.
And,
just put Undertaker in a match. Yeah. Put the Undertaker in a match against... Oh no, actually... This is difficult because you've got so many things you're trying to balance. You've got to balance.
Yeah.
You've got to balance the rivalries with the people that you've got to rest and the people that've got low stamina.
Yeah.
People that you've got to try and match up the classes. It's not easy.
Not easy, is it? Not easy.
I'll tell you what I am going to do if I've got one. I'm going to... Yeah, I am. I'm going to put Raquel Gonzalez in the health spa. Because she needs it.
Okay.
Badly. And what I've also got to bear in mind is you've activated those things as well for next week.
For next week, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to sign Tucker as well.
There you go.
So that's going to be good. and we are going to do.
Is that a short contract with Tucker?
It was
Oh,
a 10-week.
That's not
yeah,
bad.
that's not bad. But hopefully we can keep him happy and want to stay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get a rivalry going between these two. So try and get a rivalry going between Tucker and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Actually going to make that a tables match as well. Gonna up the, no, I'm not actually. Make that a normal match. Going to make this one a tables match. Oh, I just noticed that Cesaro's very low on stamina, which is a problem.
Yeah, but you've got to give him that match.
It's got to be this week, so yeah, we're going to have to go with it. So we're going to have to go with that. So I think as a whole, that's not a bad card. We've had better ones, but we've got to work with what we've.
I think sometimes when it's the week after a pay-per-view, and sometimes your card will be a little bit weaker. So
yeah, definitely. Okay, so where should we do it this week? So that's the problem, is that I haven't got any of the rivalries really going this week. But there's not really a lot we can do about that for various reasons. We're going to get the backstage crew actually. We could do with that being unlocked. Basic lights we will do, and cameo appearances we'll do as well. So a bit on the pricey side for this show, but the show will be rated higher than normal. We'll take that just on to be on the preserves. Yep. Pre-match physio is always handy, so we'll actually pick that one up as well. And I won't worry about that one for the time being. So we complete the commissioner goal. I think the chairman actually does have the edge on me this week with his matches, but we'll confirm the booking. It's a bit on the pricey side, $80,500. But we'll confirm that, and let's jump over to Smackdown and see how they get on.
Right. Yeah, let's see how this goes, because sometimes the matches can. It all depends on what the system comes up with. So let's see what happens. Yeah. So we're going to start off then with Finn Balor versus Kashida. Now we needed to put this match in as this was the match that Finn Balor wanted. He wanted the rematch. So a fighter versus a specialist. Let's see what happens on this one. 1, 2, 3, and Kashida picks up the win again. 2.5 stars. Okay, not a great start on that one. All right, Titus O'Neil cutting a charity promo. Excellent again, lovely. Nice. Up another 5,000 fans. I'm happy with that. Right, we want to start off get this rivalry going. So John Morrison versus Clint McDougal, fighter versus a specialist. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, and John Morrison picks up the win. Only 2 stars, mediocre match, but it has boosted up that rivalry to level 2 now. So at the moment I'm just focusing on trying to get some of these rivalries up. So I'm happy with that. Volter calling out Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is currently resting this week. That's excellent. That's built up their rivalry to level 3. Good with that. That's fine. Ooh. The main event match then. Let's see what happens. We have Bayley versus Nia Jax 1-on-1 in a tables match with the SmackDown Women's title on the line. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Nia Jax. Nia Jax has picked up the win in a 3.5 star match, and that's boosted their rivalry up to level 2 as well. So
a new champion.
Happy with that. Wow, these championships seem to be changing hands over the last couple of episodes.
They do. Okay, right. Let's have a look at how NXT got on. So we've taken a bit of a gamble here. We've brought a new bruiser in Tucker. So let's see how this matchup goes on. It's Randy Orton and Tucker. Let's have a look. Randy Orton picking up the win. 2.5 star. 2.5 stars. Not too bad on there. A self promo by Chester. Okay, yes, that's fine. His promo's gone up by 1. That's good. We're happy with that. Our commissioner goal was to book Shotzi in a match this week. So we've done that. Let's simulate it. Let's see what happens. Rhea Ripley picking up the win. And a mediocre match. Oh, okay. So we're fairly even so far by the look of it. Good. That's nice. It's made it a level 1 rivalry. That's what I wanted. That's good.
That's good.
So JBL calling out The Undertaker. And our main event match, this is the match we had to do because we did promise Damian Priest he could have a match with Cesaro, I think it was. Yeah. So let's have a look and see how we get on On this one, it is a tables match, and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Reigns and Rollins picking up that win again. Yeah.
Again, picking up that
and
win.
started off a tag team rivalry there as well.
And started off a tag team rivalry. So
wow, actually all matched.
So we matched
Right
pretty nicely on that one.
2.5 stars each on the opener, two stars on the mid card, and main events of 3.5. So match wise, we're getting our matches in kind of the right order.
Yeah.
With the openers and the main events being the stronger matches. But we've matched each other perfectly on that as well. So we might not see very much of a difference in terms of changes on here. So rivalry's gone up. For that one, rivalry's gone up for Bailey and Jax, and Volta and Owens, obviously with the promo, has brought that up as well, so I'm happy with that. Right, show quality D, match quality C. We've picked up some new fans as well. We've picked up another 51,776 fans, which I'm happy with. And we've made a bit of a profit as well of $53,964, so I'm happy with that as well. Let's have a look on the show notes. Ramblin' Savage 97. Nia Jax is perfect for tables matches. Put her in another one. I'm going to have to remember that. So that's going to be good. Massive Cultist 78 says, hey, Smackdown, whatever happened to the rivalry between Natalya and Toni Storm? That rivalry was getting real good too. Would love to see how it ends. We'll get back to that. Don't worry. Slam Bigfoot. Angelo Dawkins just got signed by Smackdown. Looking forward to his debut match. Yep, we'll go get that sorted. Nia gets payback on Bailey. Loving this rivalry. We like that. Nia Jax says, got the win against Bailey tonight. Thank you all to all my supporters. Nice. So she's happy. Finn Balor. Kashida got lucky. Things will be different next time. Finn's having a bit of a whine, isn't he? Like, he's not can't seem to get the number on Kashida. So we'll see what happens. So Legend Woman TLC. Volta called out Owens tonight and knocks it out of the park. Great performance. We're happy with that. Excellent. Educated Raider EU. John Morrison gets the win over Clint McDougall. Hashtag Smackdown. Okay, yeah. Kevin Owens, keep running your mouth while you can, Volta. It's going to be wired shut in a while after next week. Okay, so Kevin Owens is obviously taking a break at the spa and heard what's been going on. And Body Slam Hillbilly Brand says, Nia Jax crowned new champion tonight. Hashtag Smackdown. Nia has really earned that strap. So, so we have a new women's champion in Nia Jax. So, yeah, as I said, titles have been changing over the last couple of weeks. So, really interesting to see what happens going forward. So, got me Commissioner's Goal, which means I get the Superstar Training Card, which will be handy for if I want for bringing in fresh talent. So, we're happy with that. My budget will now be $313,339, so not a lot, but I wanted to spend a bit of money this week to try and make a bit, and currently ranking in second place still.
Okay, so let's look how NXT got on. So we got a fan increase again, so we our total fans is now 1,566,258, which is a nice number on there. Gained a profit of $156,764, taking us up to a nice total budget again, a very comfortable total on there as well. Let's take a look on the show notes. So we have Priest and Cesaro are an incredible tag team. Wow, okay.
So it worked.
I have to bear that in mind. Seth Rollins has a really great feel for tables matches, and NXT should take advantage. Okay, you're going to have to bear that in mind. Wow, JBL was on the card tonight. Great to see him in the ring again. Yep, we'll have to see what happens with that rivalry with The Undertaker. I like tonight's NXT, keep it coming. Hey NXT, when is Priest going to get a shot at the title? Totally deserves it. Well, we'll see. He's got that problem with Chester at the moment, so let's see what happens with that. So, speaking of Damian Priest, Chester took all the airtime yammering away on the mic tonight. Okay. See what happens there with that. Everything alright with Randy Orton? Been looking frustrated, and that's even after winning. Oh, I don't know. He was a bit grumpy after we didn't give him that match that he wanted. So that may be playing a factor. We'll have to keep an eye on Randy, see what's going on. JBL calling out Undertaker tonight and hitting the target. Good promo. That's what we'd like to see. NXT making a good pickup with Tucker. Okay, so we'll see how that works. And Carmella says, another win, another flute for Rhea Ripley, keeping that career alive with luck. Okay, so even though she wasn't on the card, she's still paying attention, still watching Rhea Ripley. So all in all, not too bad. We gained our Health Spa 3 card, which was really good one to have. And still ranking in first place. In terms of the gap, it hasn't really changed because
we 7,000 again, yeah.
Because we basically matched each other's matches. this week, so it's pretty much the same as it was at the start of the episode. The only thing different is that you have a new SmackDown Women's
I have
Champion.
a new SmackDown Women's Champion in Nia Jax, and obviously everything else has stayed the same. There's quite a big gap in that budget at the moment. You've been very conservative with your money at the moment. I've had to spend a little bit, but I have boosted my roster up a bit now, so I'm a little bit happy with that. So we'll see what happens going forward.
Yeah, and I think the next couple of episodes will be interesting. We're only 2 weeks away from our next pay-per-view, so we're really going to have to get our thinking caps on, because that's going to be around the corner before we know it. So really hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you did, and we will see you in the next episode very soon. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.